perfection. Can we do this? Can we do this together, my friend? Welcome to Daily Whisper. I am Cara Bradley, bringing you what is top of mind for me, what I'm working through, what I'm working on, what I'm unpacking in my own life. And if I share it with you and it works for you, then you can share it with others. And this is how we go about supporting other women. I am reading Braving the Wilderness with Brene Brown, by Brene Brown. It is a doozy of a book. I've had it on my shelf. You know, one of those things when you're ready, you open the book and bam, knocks you at the side of the head. There are some nuggets that I want to chew on with you that I'm going to take the next few days to do because there's a bunch. And today is about perfection. The book that Brene Brown wrote and the research she's done is really about belonging and our own sense of belonging to ourselves and our own capacity to stand alone in our own power. If there's anything that drives me every single day to turn on this mic, to work with other women, to support small business owners, especially women, it is that support of standing in our own power. And I've been on my own journey. It's not like I am there. I'm not. But this idea of perfection for today, we're just going to start there. Where did this understanding, this idea, this need to be perfect come from? Has it always been there in our lives? What is this need to do everything right? Look perfect, act perfect, have a perfect house, perfect children, perfect place settings? You know, in a lot of ways, perfect has sucked the wild out of us. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel that? Trying to be perfect has sucked our rawness, our wild. Or maybe it's just suppressed it. We judge other women if they're not perfect, or if they just don't care. You know? Have you done it? I don't know what perfect means anymore. I'll tell you what. I don't have a house. I don't have my stuff. My place settings are in storage somewhere. You know, and I saw it in the suburbs. When I lived in the suburbs of Philadelphia, I saw this need for women to be so damn perfect. And I feel like, you know, at a very high level, Pottery Barn and Martha Stewart and all of these other commercial interests that were trying to get us to buy stuff made us feel like we had to have this perfect life. And it made us retract. I love this word, retract. I've used it in the past week or so because I see it. I see it in women all the time. We've retracted into this smaller sense of self. And a lot of us, and a lot of it has to do with being imprisoned in this cell of perfection. So I ask you, I can't, get this all out in 10 minutes or less, but I ask you to look at your life. To really, just ask the question today, where do I feel like I need to be perfect? Where can I loosen up the reins a bit? Where can I let down my guard a bit? Where can I allow myself to be a little messy? I will tell you that running Verge Yoga for 15 years, I felt like I had to hold it together. Some of it was true, but I think a lot of it was my own need to feel important. I couldn't let others see me sweat or stumble. I just, would walk in with this armor that I had it all together, that I was running the ship. And it really separated me from others, and it really made me feel alone. So I think that a lot of us are suffering in our own need to be perfect. And we're walking around and we could be helping each other, right? We could be supporting each other. We could be laughing together at our own imperfections. But instead we're walking around feeling imprisoned in the cell of perfection alone. It's why I am on my own journey to dismantle, to untangle, to untether from anything that is holding me back from standing in my power. anything. And I think this idea of perfection has really held me back, and it probably has held you back as well. So now I just want to work with other women to stand in our imperfection together, to do this together, to laugh, to recognize when we go into that perfection mode, and to call each other out. Hey, it's okay. You let your hair down, girl, right? No makeup day, whatever. It sounds so trite, but it's not, because it starts there. So let's just start small. Let's just start with a few things. Let's allow a few things to be less than perfect, to not try to hold everything together, to be a little messier, to be a little more raw, to be a little more wild. And I think when we can start to practice this on the inside, and we start to step out into the world a little bit every day, and wherever that is, at work, maybe it's in a social circle, maybe it's on social media, who knows? I don't know anymore. Honestly, I don't know. Our world is so weird. But when we can allow ourselves to not have it all together and to actually practice being imperfect, from the inside out, then I think what will happen, and I'm sensing this, is that we'll just recognize each other in a whole new way, and we get to support one another. Oh my goodness, this sounds like so much fun to me. So, my friend, today, let's relax a little bit. Let's allow the ducks to not be in a row so much. Let's allow ourselves to be a little more raw, a little more wild, a little less perfect, a little less pulled together, a little more human with each other. Fumble, futz around, make mistakes, be vulnerable, be out of character, be a little quirky. I don't know. I don't know what it is for you, and I'm not even sure what it is for me, but I know that this is going to open up a gateway for me to stand in my power that much more. Yes. Okay. That's all we have for today. No more perfection. Let's start to brave this wilderness together. I would love to hear from you. Tell me what's going on for you. Let me know where you're starting to let go of the reins of your own perfection just a little bit. Have a fantastic day. Share this with a friend if you feel like you've got a friend out there who is just maybe a little tightly wound. I know I've been there. Share it with a friend and go out there and shine. Go out there and support other women. Take care.